hands coming down, stay relaxed, hands coming down.
Next we've got the Prince Philip Challenge Trophy.
Yeah, goals. Yeah. Go. Fields.
All the way from Florida, Winter Park Crew, USA, on the Berkshire Station, and Hinksey Sculling School to the right. And they're getting off to a fiery start, both of these boats trying to get as much momentum into the boat as fast as possible. Off those starting pontoons, it looks like Hinksey Sculling School have done that pretty efficiently.
Yeah, Hinksey were good at national schools. Half these girls got a gold medal in the Cox's 4 at national schools. Winter Park have been undefeated for 2 years in the American junior rowing scene and have come here with great hopes to try and get through a few rounds.
Yeah, they've won everything, the Winter Park Crew.
Yeah, and they've got 3 freshmen, 3 sophomores and 3 seniors in this crew, so they've got these athletes who are going to be coming through for a couple of years.
Yes.
And going out here, it's about 3/4 of the length, just coming to the end of, coming to the quarter mile really. And you can see here Winter Park moving away really at the moment from Hinksey Sculling School.
It's what you'd expect. You'd expect this Florida boat, based on paper, what we know about them, the CVs. You'd think they'd be a class act. They could stamp their authority on this race, and that's what's happening.
Yeah, and here's Hinksey Sculling School. They're based out of Radley School and train on the same stretch as Radley, and are supported by them. And yeah, here it seems now that the Hinksey into a rhythm, this pace is not much different actually to Winter Park School crew. And here we can see on the progress board in the middle of the screen, a 3/4 mile. There's clear water now between Winter Park and Hinksey.
This is one of the newest events to the regatta, introduced last year, the Junior Women's 8s. And it's good to see the quality already in this field, and you just watch this Winter Park Crew. There'll be a few stars of the future in that boat.
Yeah, exactly. And they're based at the same training facility as one of the American universities, University of Central Florida, and so that some of the girls do progress on to there when they graduate. I bumped into some of the parents in Waitrose the other day, and they were saying that they're sponsored by one of the father's businesses. It was an ice cream company that makes all the sprinkles, so they got sprinkles written on the side of the boat because he gave some money for them to come.
Well, it might be sponsored by that supermarket. Now you're giving them a plug. So here they come down the course. The boat from Florida leading the way. Elise Keith, the Cox. You can see the bow seat there, Delaney Brinton. We've had a record barrier and foley time for Winter Park Crew, so that shows how fast these conditions are, and it also shows what a class act they are, though just with the proviso, and this is diminishing the achievement in any way. It's only the second year of this event, but nonetheless it shows that they are flying.
They are, yeah, and they're going to be somebody to contend with, aren't they, going through the rest of the regatta. And you can see they're really quite physical in the way they use their upper body. Once the blades are in the water, they really do put a lot of their body weight behind the handle and create a good acceleration. And in this tailwind condition, it's really giving them some good boat speed. Yeah, and Hinksey there as well. They're keeping their rowing together nicely. They're under pressure here, and they're not falling apart. They're really just staying on their pattern and keeping going.
It must make it more enjoyable for them on the water, having a tailwind and having that feeling of speed in the boat. It just must make the whole event more enjoyable.
It certainly does. It certainly does. It's much more fun. And so we'll get to see. I wonder whether they get to break the full course record as well, because they're not really hanging around. They're still pushing to the end.
Yeah, so the Prince Philip Challenge Trophy, Winter Park Crew USA are definitely going through here by a couple of lengths. Will it be a record-breaking time, bearing in mind that it only started a year ago? There's a possibility. But Hinksey Sculling School, they put in a good shift as well. Deserve some credit. And Adrian, yeah, a good race, but I think definitely keep an eye on that boat from Florida going into the weekend.
Yeah, I totally agree. They were aggressive from the beginning, got into a very solid rhythm, and just seemed to have a really good amount of boat speed for just a very fluid crew, really. So, yeah, great result.